Hey, what's up, you guys? I've been inspired to do this video by comments of a subscriber, and I just wanted to elaborate a little more my opinion that I brought up in my gig worker strike video about the no-tip orders and if people should take those and if those orders should be done. And here's the guy that has been discussing it with me on that video's comments, Jay Torres, who is a huge contributor to my channel in the comments. But I mentioned in the gig worker strike video that I want those orders done. I want people to take those, and I just wanted to explain a little bit more on why I think that, because a lot of the major gig tubers, try to promote and talk people into not taking the cheap no-tip orders, and I don't think that's going to work. If they have to continue to raise the pay to get it done, then all those millionaires and six-figure people salaries that are in these gig companies are gonna be in jeopardy. So do you think that they're gonna stop being multimillionaires and six-figure? There's probably 10, 20 people that get six figures for barely doing anything with these gig companies. It's ridiculous what happens with it. But it's almost like a damn Ponzi scheme when they fail. But I don't think that they're going to allow us to force them to pay us higher, and they're going to counter with all these punishments that they keep doing. Like when Uber revoked the ability to see the destination, that was bad. I was pissed. I quit doing Uber for 2 or 3 months, and then I had to suffer through it, when I decided I needed to still do both apps, and they had to reverse that for whatever reason. But they're always coming up with new ways to screw us over. And DoorDash's punishments I can easily accept, because the main thing that they do to people that don't take all the orders is they don't let you log on whenever you want. And every evening when I log on at 8:45, it's red, it's busy, and I can log on and I can eventually extend it. And they always kick me off in the morning around 5 or 6 a.m. And that's right when Uber kicks ass with Starbucks. So works out perfectly for me. And then after 7:30 a.m., DoorDash is showing that it's busy again and I can log back on. Plus, I don't work the slow season here in Phoenix. I take June, July, and August off. And I'm working to expand that to take more of the slow season off, so I can only work the premium exact busiest months. So I don't need their dash whenever you want thing. But a lot of people do. I see Nugs needs it. The More Finance would say he wasn't going to do it again, and then he'd have to. So there's, if you're in a certain market, you have to have that ability to log on all the time. And because I don't want to, promote all of us should band together and, refuse to do these no-tip orders, because I know for a fact, since I've been doing this gig work for over 7 years, that they will just keep screwing us over. That's all they've done since I started doing this. And I feel like I've got the most freaking experience and been doing this the longest. People don't continue to do this as a career for more than a couple of years because you get screwed over so hard. So I believe that we need those drivers that do the low. Here it's $250. DoorDash is $250, and I want those drivers out there that take those for whatever reason. I want those to be taken quickly, because I'm gonna decline it. When it's been raised all the way to $375, I'm still going to decline it. So I want it taken at $250. So it's gone, been done, not going to be offered to me. And that DoorDash or Uber, whoever, is satisfied that they got their fees and money, and they aren't going to conjure up any other punishments that they can assess on us, like revoking the destination or restricting the log on even harder. And all the stuff that they can think of. You know, DoorDash can drop the base pay here down to $2. And then people will have to tip even higher to get me to come do their order. So that's how they can counter having to raise them to $5.50, you know, or whatever they end up raising one to that's been sitting there. So I actually appreciate the drivers that do those for whatever reasons. If they want to be the top dasher, if they're only doing this part-time, and, you know, doing 4 250s gets you $10, and, you know, you did it in 50 minutes or whatever, how fast you did it, then if you're satisfied with that, then you should keep doing that, because I just don't believe we can win against these huge gig companies. I've only seen them give pay cuts, not pay raises, and there's customers that get addicted to this service, and I have customers that order it every single day, and luckily I have some that are tipping good, but I know that a lot of these non-tippers are people that got addicted to it and are having stuff brought to them every day, and probably used to tip, but now they've cut out the tip because it's expensive as hell. I can't believe that this is still possible to have this as a career. I've been doing, you know, the gig work as a career since April 15th of 2017 is when I quit my pest control job. So it's been sustainable for me as a full-time career, and I paid my house off, and, you know, accomplished all this stuff while being a full-time gig worker for going on 6 years. So anyway, I just wanted to explain my reasoning for not promoting to, you know, that everybody should not do the cheap low tip orders. I want people to do them, and am grateful that there's drivers out there that'll take those, because if there's a lot of people that are buying into the DoorDash scam is working great for them. They haven't had to go as severe as Uber and take the destination away, and they do that thing that pauses your dash and you can immediately click. That used to annoy me and piss me off. Now I just laugh, because it would really be a punishment if they actually really paused you for 10 minutes, but you have the ability to just immediately click, go right back on. So it's just a joke to me. But all their DoorDash's scams I can accept. Easily I can deal with it. I can still make good money and still get high payouts, and it's no problem for me to. I know I don't need the top dasher. I don't believe that the diamond gets you bigger paying orders, and so anyway, I appreciate you guys that are doing those cheap orders, the 250s and under $5, and, you know, the $6 ones for 15 miles, and because somebody's got to do them, or they're going to keep on trying to figure out ways to manipulate us and screw us over and punish us. And I need to keep doing this work for 9 more years. And then my Roth IRA becomes tax-free, and I don't have to do anything anymore because my house is already paid off. So I have a different perspective than a lot of people. I just need this kind of work to exist for 9 more years. I can't take going back to a regular job where I have to be there at a certain time every day and clock in, and don't get the 3 months off in the summer. And so for me, I only need it to continue to exist for 9 more years. And they've been screwing us over from the start, and I truly believe that they would deserve to be you know, considered employers, and the government to just insist that they have to, you know, make us employees. And I don't want that to happen, but I believe right now that they deserve it. Like with DoorDash deactivating me for bullshit, and they fire people for bullshit every day. All these gig companies, Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, everybody. Like, I talk to workers that have been fired on one all the time. Every other day I talk to one while I'm waiting in the restaurants. And so they totally deserve to be made, you know, to become employers. And I don't want that to happen, because then I don't think I'll be able to do the 100-hour weeks and maxing out my hours like I do. So anyway, thanks to Jay Torres for inspiring the video and all the, you know, contributing to the channel. And I'll talk to you guys soon. That's it. Later.